place, and we have one here.
All right, we are live. I just gotta wait for. I'm just gonna wait for some people to join.
Awesome. Hello, stream. You know him?
Oh, there we go. All right, let me just send this out to some of my chats that I'm in. Oh. There we go.
When you get back, do you want to meet Sally? Because you have a cute little thing on the wall. I already invested it. Yeah, when he's a teenager, he's gonna like make headphones, and then he's gonna build glasses. I think he'll fix the glasses, like hipster glasses and headphones. And then when he's an adult, he has like a mustache and fire. And that's when we can stop touching our hair. We have a critical word car where it's 25 cents for certain words and 50 cents for other words.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, because that's during movies. Yeah, but that's 50 cents to 35. And it goes towards like classy stuff. You can say it. Yeah, you can say it. I have nothing better to do.
Hey, how are you, Seth? Hi, All Things Creep. How are you? I'm gonna get started here in a couple minutes. Just gonna give people a chance to show up.
Oh, yeah, hi.
I'm doing good, Seth. And I am doing good, All Things Creep. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started here in probably about like 3 minutes since I just sent the thing out saying I'm live. I just need to let my Discord server know.
Hey.
At everyone. I'm live. Are we going to be on for...
I'm going to be on Pretty Indeed tomorrow.
It depends on what time it is, but I will try my best to be on there. Oh, it's okay. Okay, yeah, I'll just call you Allie. That works. Ooh, wait, I can actually use my kickstand so I won't have to hold my phone for the whole call. There we go. There we go. 3 to 6 Pacific time. I can probably make it because I am going to go, because tomorrow I'm going to go see...
Are you sure about that, soy boy? Are you sure about that?
A soy boy?
Oh, yeah, like, his family is completely white Californian because he lives in California, so it's like, he's soy boy, and he does football, too, so it's like, the last time he was in football, and he had to cancel because his coach said something, and then he went to a vegan restaurant. I won't fight you, Seth. You think I won't fight you? You think I won't?
All right, so let me see what else was I gonna say. So, but yeah, I'll try to be on tomorrow. It depends because tomorrow I am going to go see a live hypnotist show, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. So, it just really depends.
Are you gonna film it?
I don't know if I can. I could try to.
Or maybe take a picture with the hypnotist so I can look him up online and see how bad he is.
Okay, I'll if I can't film it, I'll try to get a picture and I'll let you know his name for sure.
That would be perfect.
All right, let me take a look. All right, so let me see. We're going to get started here in about 30 seconds here. So at 5 minutes, we'll get started. Huh, yes, I do have everything. I thought I didn't. Huh. I thought I was missing something, but it looks like I have everything here. So there we go. All right, it is 5 minutes now, so I'm going to get started. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cryptocast. We're a source for all things crypto-related, unknown, and paranormal. I'm your host, Parker, and tonight we are joined by a very, 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 very special guest from my Discord server to help us with the Skinwalker episode tonight. Her name is Skinwalker Milly, so say hi to everyone. She's really enthusiastic. So she's going to be helping us out with this episode tonight since Skinwalkers are her favorite thing in the world. So she's going to help me be answering you guys' questions and talking about the subject and everything. So before we get started, I think everyone might want to know why Skinwalkers? Why do you like Skinwalkers so much and not Bigfoot or Mothman or any other shapeshifters like Fleshgates? So why Skinwalkers?
Well, first and foremost, they're not actually a cryptid. They're more like a paranormal myth because they're based off of Navajo legends. So, I mean, there's stories and stuff about them, so they are technically a cryptid, but they're not.
I know that they're humans that Navajo shamans that did some sort of ritual by killing a blood relative to allow them to gain these powers to turn into different animals and creatures.
Well, let me just set up some certain differences here. That is a skin stealer. A skinwalker is an actual paranormal being that comes from a rift between the two realms.
All right, so skinwalkers and skin stealers are their own separate things.
Yes, there's four different types of shapeshifters. Skinwalkers are some of the most predominant just because they're most confused and there's so many stupid creepypastas out there that are just written by white people and not actual Navajos. So they're I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll just make a creepypasta.
Do you know what the other shapeshifters are besides? I know there's a skin stealer, the skinwalker, there's a fleshgate, and do you know what the fourth one is offhand? Or
the fourth one is actually technically the werewolf or any kind of were-critter, I guess you want to call it.
Because I know there's were-tigers, there's werewolves, there's all that kind of stuff. So any were-animal. Oh, and Seth in the chat, he says goatmen too.
Goatmen, but from what I can tell, they're kind of like a demonic satyr, so I don't think so.
I mean, they can shapeshift from time to time, and they can cause illusions. So, I'd probably class them into this little club here, but that's just me. But
yeah, no.
Oh no, the Poplic monster. Yeah, that's a goat man right there.
I just don't like it. It's so funny. The name is so funny. It's not funny.
Licking popes?
Yes.
If I remember talking
about, I have the chat up too. It's talking about skinwalkers does attract them just because it's something to do with the power of words and how most rituals are performed with a certain, or something like that. Apparently, the skinwalker can be called just by talking about it. But since I'm not using the Navajo name, it's a lot harder for them to pin on to me, so I'm not really worried about it.
Right. And I know names, that old saying goes names have power and everything. So I mean, It does make sense. And then I've heard about skinwalkers. I've heard one of the ways to kill them is to find out their real name, who they were before, or
well, that's with most paranormal beings anyways. You can do that with humans. And that comes from the creepypasta as well. To kill a skinwalker, you have to find the person who summoned it and then kill them. Because then it has no hold in the realm because it's a blood ritual that summons them. Usually through chickens and then your own blood where you cut your hand.
Right.
So white ash does not work because that's Wendigos.
I thought it was skinwalkers too. I thought skinwalkers
that repels them, but you forget they're from the desert. There's no white ash in the middle of the desert. So white ash does have power, but the best way to get rid of them is to have turquoise and silver mixed together. And this is just prevention because maim them, they'll just go back west. Either that or kill you.
Bullets. I know, like they say, like those werewolf movies to kill or really harm a werewolf. Do silver bullet skin?
They don't kill them, though. They will do a lot of damage, which means they have to go back to the rift.
Right.
So, yeah.
To heal and everything, I guess, but it won't. Yeah. It won't kill them though.
No. And even then, like half the time, the summoner will just go back and summon it more.
So you're talking about the summoners. So are they usually Navajo people or like different Indian tribes, or can anybody pretty much summon a skinwalker?
Usually a skinwalker is summoned by a man or a woman, usually someone with ill intent, that wants to kill somebody else. And the reason that you can tell it's a skinwalker is because their head will pop out of nowhere. Like their body will be completely gone, but their head will still be there.
I guess that does explain, because I have heard some stories, like some people see like deer heads and everything, like kind of like just popping out from behind the bushes, and then all of a sudden it just stands up and it's like a super, super tall creature.
That's usually Wendigos, and they are cannibals. So,
well, yeah.
They usually only eat human meat. Now, a skinwalker will take the form of Wendigo, but then usually it's just to intimidate. And a lot of the time, Wendigos usually have horns and a head, and then skinwalkers usually take the shape of regular animals, but then morph into things with like tentacles, or like their body proportions will be wrong. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen that picture of it, like of a human, but it looks wrong because its head is where its back should be, and its body is all of a sudden like its arms and legs are pointed downward.
Yeah, I've seen that picture. Yeah. So what is it true that skinwalkers, like a way to identify them is they don't have a tail in whatever form they take?
No, that is a myth, because to identify a skinwalker in any form they're in, all you have to do is look into its eyes, because their eyes will be pure black every single time.
All right. Oh, also, I'm sorry, guys, if you hear that. My house phone is ringing, so just disregard that. I'm sorry about that.
And then Ali brought up in chat, skinwalkers wear the pelts of the animals and wish to look like. That is the skin stealers, like the shamans who did the wrong thing, and then they fucked up the entire ritual, and they ended up becoming what they wanted to summon. But theirs is a lot more primitive, where they have to skin the human and then eat the insides and then wear the skin.
Now,
that goes for anything.
Now, for the skin stealer, are they technically considered paranormal beings as well, since they've gained this power?
No, not Wendigo. But, well, let's they are kind of like a Wendigo, but on a different sense. The Wendigo is a human that ate human flesh, and then kept eating it because of, quote-unquote, mythical immortality, right?
Right.
So immortality comes from eating human flesh, which was a Native American thing, and then that's what a Wendigo is. A skin stealer is someone who went through this ritual to summon a skinwalker, and then was granted this power to become whatever they want, but in great pain every time they steal a skin to warp or become that thing that they want to become.
So it causes them pain.
Yes, it causes them a great pain.
All right.
That's why you don't really hear a lot of it.
And then Seth in the chat, he wanted to know, he said, what about using totems? And I think you probably agree with me too. I think totems are just used to for protection, to keep the skinwalkers and all these creatures away from you.
That is definitely how you keep them away. It's like ruins will keep them away.
Yeah, totems. And the white ash too.
The white ash will keep them away. That works more for Wendigos. The skinwalkers are only repelled by white sage, tumbleweed, and pieces of silver. And you crush that all together and burn it, and then you take the smudge and then put it in let's say a silver container or a ceramic pottery, and then you wear it on you at all times.
Oh, okay.
That is
Oh, he says like, can the skinwalker use a totem to transform?
If you're talking about skin stealers, no. Skinwalkers don't need a totem, therefore they don't use them. I have heard of totems that are for transformations. Usually those are for the spiritual or astral planes. So technically, no, in a physical realm.
Now, you mentioned earlier when you were talking about the Wendigos and all that. So, when a person becomes a Wendigo, like usually after they eat the human flesh, they get possessed by a Wendigo spirit and become a Wendigo. Is it sort of the same for Skinwalkers, for like the skin stealers or Skinwalkers? Do they get possessed by the spirit of a Skinwalker to become this kind of thing? And do they like lose all sense of like their humanity and all this stuff?
In Navajo cultures, when you mess up the ritual and you become a skin stealer, what happens is that your body becomes mangled and completely disformed, and your heart or your soul becomes completely dark and evil, and it's like it's being possessed, but it's more or less being controlled.
All right.
And it's not necessarily they have several different quote-unquote demonic spirits in Navajo culture that take control of these people. So it's not a skinwalker spirit. It's more like someone from the other side who is granting you this power, but in the way you didn't want.
Right, okay, that does make sense now. Hi guys who just joined the chat. Sorry if I'm not really interacting with the chat that much, you guys, since we got a special guest tonight. I've been interacting with her a lot, so I just want to take the time and say hi. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Excuse me, so far. But but I'm pretty sure a lot of people also would like to know about Skinwalker Ranch.
Skinwalker Ranch. Okay, so that's in New Mexico, correct?
I do believe so. Correct us in the chat if we're wrong, but I do believe it's in New Mexico where a bunch of weird shit happens, like the Roswell crash and Area 51. So it would make sense for it to be in New Mexico, but if we're wrong, please correct us. Better than Ram Ranch. Well, I mean, if I had to go up against a Native American paranormal creature or 18 naked cowboys, I would take 18 naked cowboys. Or what the Skinwalker, what if there's 18 Skinwalkers that transform into 18 naked cowboys?
Oh God, that's kinky. I like it.
Kinky Ram Ranch Skinwalkers.
The Skinwalker Ram
Ranch. All right, so back on track here. What do you know about the Skinwalker Ranch? Oh, some Royal Pineapple in the chat says that she thinks it was in Utah.
There are several. I'm just going to say that now. There are several just because of the placement of reservation. And like the Navajo people were also kicked out of their native lands. So,
okay, yeah, and then Alien X is that one picture was from a movie called Extra. It was a sci-fi horror movie.
Yes, but everyone mistakes it for Skinwalker.
So yeah, I mean, I see pictures like of it like on Tumblr and stuff and iFunny when I used to have iFunny and Twitter and everything saying that like somebody saw this like walking out on the road by the car, but I mean it was proven to be a still from the movie, so
yeah, I know it is, but it's a relatively accurate description of what they look like, but usually they don't appear in that form, they appear in a humanish form.
So is that a skinwalker or a skin taker?
A skin stealer will appear to you in human form, put on a pelt, and then run at you and kill you.
Oh, okay. So pretty much, Black Friday at the mall here in America. Like when you're rushing to get like the last like stereo system, and all these people are charging at you.
Yeah, they think that, except it's one very powerful, angry, in pain person who is going to eat out your heart because its heart is gone.
Oh,
that sort of thing.
So are they trying to get a new heart, basically?
Basically, it's like this idea instilled upon them that they can get a new heart that is completely pure, then and they eat it, then it replaces their heart that is destroyed.
Okay.
And then it restores them. It's like it's a very strange concept because it never works because no one's heart is extremely pure, and children don't work. It's like there's one.
Like George Soros. So, I mean, everyone in the chat is saying that the main, big, most famous Skinwalker Ranch is in Utah. So we're going to go with Utah.
All right. So, yeah, it's close to New Mexico.
It is.
But Skinwalker Ranch, I don't believe they're Skinwalkers. I think those are Wendigo hybrids, maybe, because of the way they act. Like a true Skinwalker, and from what I can tell, they don't. It's a hard concept just because I don't take anything that anyone says about Skinwalker Ranch like at all. I don't.
Now, I did have a viewer at one point call in, and they were talking, and they showed me some pictures that they found of some artifacts at Skinwalker Ranch. So, I mean, I know there were like some, like it obviously was Native American land at one point. So, that explains the artifacts. But can Wendigos can they shapeshift as well? Because I know most of the time they're portrayed as like the giant, super tall, skinny creatures with the deer skull on their head, and like the ribs are exposed and rotting flesh and all that, or they're portrayed like as a skinny, pale humanoid like the Rake. Are they able to transform as well? I think we lost her.
You lose me?
Huh?
Shit. Did you lose me?
I lost you, yeah.
For 5 seconds?
For 5 seconds, yeah.
So a Wendigo cannot shapeshift, but they can mimic voices, which is a lot scarier because it's like they will dig into your brain. Well, not like literally, but they will use telepathic powers almost, dig into your brain, and then mimic the people you love.
I know that Skinwalkers can mimic voices as well, and so can Goatmen and Fleshgates too. So I mean, that's something that all those shapeshifters have in common. Then they can mimic different voices.
I don't know if animal really use voices just because of the risk. So, because it's in Native American culture, when you die, you become an animal, basically. Right.
Like, I mean, like an example here, the movie Brother Bear, that guy's brother died and he became an eagle, and you see all the spirit animals walking around. So that's just kind of a good example that I thought of right there to kind of explain it to people.
Yes, that is a common theme through all Native American cultures, not just like Eskimo culture, which that is from. So. So yeah. What was I gonna say? So Skinwalkers make animal noises. They'll mimic human voices sometimes, but usually they mimic the voice of the human they turned into because they don't actually steal the skin, right? Like the skin stealers will. They'll just morph into that human, and then basically doppelganger, where they'll kill that human and then kill someone else and then disappear.
Hi Maple, how are you? Thanks for coming in. But I've been listening. I have a watch later playlist on my phone. I've been trying to clear up lately, so I've been watching a bunch of Darkness Prevails videos. If you guys know who that is, he's a really good horror YouTube narrator who takes good stories and everything. So I suggest checking him out if you haven't already. And his favorite thing to talk about is Wendigos and Skinwalkers, mostly Skinwalkers, though those are his favorite stories to read. So he was reading about them one day, and he said like how in some of the stories people say like how they see like one of their friends off in the distance and they call and they don't do anything. They just sort of just stand there. I guess, is that a Skinwalker just trying to lure them out to them so then they can attack them?
Usually, yes. But here's the one big thing about Skinwalkers that a lot of people don't understand. They aren't out to kill everyone. Usually they're summoned to kill a specific person or person. So
do they kill?
when someone who is not targeted and they're by a Skinwalker, they usually are an outsider, which is one thing the Skinwalkers are adamant about. Like, they're very protective of Native American land, or this person provokes them, or they have a quote-unquote pure heart. Because even though Skinwalkers aren't trying to eat it and change themselves, a pure heart in the rift means, like, ultimate power.
Now, is it fair to say, though, too, like, that they go after anybody who pretty much kind of gets in their way, too?
Usually they will scare you. You will hear a lot of stories about people being scared off in very dramatic ways. Like, a lot of the creepypastas that are based off of Native American stories are usually deal with people being scared off.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But in some cases, I know they, like, if you get in the way, too, or get too close, they can attack you and stuff, and it's not a fun time.
Oh, yeah, they will. They collect hearts. It's like, you know that You're a Heart song? Yeah, they all have one.
Mm-hmm. Just rip the heart out and just go boom, 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 boom. This is gospel. No, they don't do Panic at the Disco. I wish they did. That would be super cool. But they don't. I made that joke once before. It's always funnier the second time. So, but yeah, so you don't believe that the Skinwalker Ranch is actually home to skinwalkers? You believe it's something else entirely?
Yes, I think either it is Native American spirits, because sometimes Native American spirits, they get left behind and they're a part of the land, right?
Right.
So they'll stay behind and then mimic whatever legends they were told. So, I mean, I've heard of it in haunted TV shows that I like to watch. You know, the Dead Files?
Yeah, I know the Dead Files. And I know they talked about this a little bit, too, in that one old sci-fi TV show, Haunted Highway.
Yeah.
What else was I going to ask? I forgot it, but it'll come back to me. Oh, so I remember now. So Skinwalkers, they usually, I mean, not Skinwalkers, Wendigos, they usually stay like more way up north, kind of like in the northern states, like Washington. I think Washington, or not, like more like Vermont, Maryland, sort of places more up north, and the like in the Canada and Alaska region. So I don't know if the ones on the ranch, I don't know if Wendigos go that far down. I know they tend to stay more kind of like in colder climates.
Well, we have a Wendigo in Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget its name, what they call it. It's some sort of left-wing monster, right? Or in Canada, like far up north, they have legends of the quote-unquote white man, like stuff like that. It's Wendigos are a lot more common than you think, just because that time period when a lot of them were being created, or, you know, like when these people were eating flesh, they were very hard times. And that only happened like during the Civil War. We'd have people who would eat each other, or, you know, the soldiers would go crazy after a while and then go cannibal. You know, the Civil War soldiers.
Right.
It was not uncommon. So, I mean, usually there are Wendigos in almost every part of the world.
If you ever figure out what the name of your Wendigo is down in Georgia, just let me know, because I would like to look that up at some point. And if you guys in the chat know, let us know too. And if you guys have any questions in the chat too, please feel free to type in the chat and let us know if you have any questions, because we're happy to answer them for you.
Yeah. I know it's at the suburb of the Appalachian Trail, which is right near me. So I'm like, I don't know if I should look it up, because Wendigos can be called basically the same way Skinwalkers can, except Wendigo is the actual name of the Native American spirit. So every time I say it, or every time anyone else does it, you're just putting out that advertisement.
Like, hey, free all-you-can-eat buffet right over here.
Yeah.
Okay, note to self, don't say that anymore. Hey, good thing I didn't do a stream about them today. Otherwise, heck, I'd probably be dead right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
You live in Missouri, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple there.
Oh, kill me now. Just pass out. Oh, geez, I actually almost fell. I was trying to do that as a joke, but I actually almost fell. Almost fell into the beautiful artwork in the back. But yeah, I didn't know that they were like more spread out. I heard like more stories that they were like more up north, like in colder climates where like food is less scarce and everything.
They do like colder climates, but the thing about they will go south because there are more people and therefore more food sources to keep them immortal. Because I mean, they're not stupid creatures. They were humans once. They are super intelligent. They think way past most human thought just because they have to be smarter as a hunter of humans, which is the smartest mammal on earth. So
right now, now we know how smart they are, but how smart are skinwalkers?
well, usually they're more animalistic.
Okay.
They are extremely smart, but the thing is that they react more violently and much more instinctually than Wendangos.
So sort of like if
Yeah.
you put your hand like in a crocodile's mouth and like touch it or touch its tongue or something, it'll clamp down your hand. That's more like an instinct sort of thing than like, hey, get out of my face. But so like they're more like animals than they are to people then, I guess.
Because they're not actually people. They're paranormal beings. You could actually call them demons just because of the classification, but I think of them more as fae, to be honest.
Oh, like the fairy people of like northern like Ireland and Scotland and all that. So like kind of in the classification with like leprechauns and the Doulahan and all that.
On the left side, there's the Pookie, or the Pookies and the Kelpies will eat you, which are fae, considered fae. You know.
Yeah, but so Seth said doesn't know what the fae are, so they are sort of like the fae. They're more. Some of them are physical beings, some of them are more spiritual beings. So the fae, that's a sort of a generalization for the fairy people.
Yeah. Well, it's a much more older name for them, and since they are spiritual / physical beings, like my example gave you the Pookie. A Pookie is actually a shapeshifter as well. And they are an example of why I think that a Skinwalker is classified more as a fae. Because Native Americans don't actually believe in things like demons and angels. They believe in more of a system like the Irish did and the ancient Gaelic did with the fae. Their system is more set up like that. So
you mean a puka? Okay.
Yeah, that. I call them Pookies.
Okay, I had trouble finding it. So yeah, pukas. I mean, I think pukas. They're pretty much like little they're like little elves, like little little brownies, which are sort of little elves too. But if a brownie, if you treat it badly or if it gets upset or something, it can also shapeshift into an entirely different creature known as a boggart or a bogart.
Yeah, they'll eat you.
Yeah, they will eat you. So you gotta be good. You gotta be good to the fae.
Yeah. That's what the Native Americans tend to believe. Like there are good spirits, but if you anger them, they will kill you. That's why I think the Native American systems are more like, like not necessarily fairies, but the fae.
Now, would you classify, since we're talking about the fae here as well, would you classify the Thunderbird as a fae? Because I know Native Americans called that sort of more like a spirit too.
The Thunderbird is, to me, would be considered more like a demigod or let's say, a nod in the direction of Mother Nature and one of her children, because the thunder brings rain, and the Thunderbird is to be feared and loved at the same time. So, to me, it's kind of like Native American Apollo.
Oh, okay.
So I think they think of a Thunderbird more as a god than as a like a regular spirit.
Yeah, because I know there have been sightings of the Thunderbird and everything as well. So
if you look really hard, you can see a Thunderbird before every storm. Like if you have a long period of drought and you see a storm cloud, usually it's hiding a Thunderbird.
Oh fuck! It was raining today. Fuck! I should have checked. And I don't have windows in the basement, so I can't check.
Well, that's what basements are good for. You can't see my prisoners.
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
1, 2, 3 abuse in the chat, guys. 1, 2, 3 abuse. But yeah, I didn't know the Fae like were classified into this kind of culture too. I thought they were more like European, like Ireland. I hear more about them in Scotland and all that places.
Yes, but I usually make analogies between different types of, let's say, myths or legends that are much more known, because a lot of people don't know about Native American culture, which is sad. But Fleetwood Mac, yes, spoiled pineapple. But it's like they don't. It's hard to understand Native American culture when you have nothing to compare it to. That's why I've made these comparisons for myself, and also when I talk to other people about it, I make those comparisons as well, just because it makes it easier on everyone. So it's not like the Native Americans know about the Fae, but it's like their spirit takes on the same system as the Fae do.
And no, Seth, I do not live in this basement. There's mice down here, so I would not live down here. I mean, mice are cute, but I do not want to be down here with with the germy little ones, like putting their paws all over me in their sleep.
The mice will eat your eyeballs. Mice love eyeballs.
Fuck! I need to see if my dad has goggles. I'm gonna go check.
You should be safe right now. You have the computer running, therefore they're gonna go for the electrical wires before they go for your eyeballs.
Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe from the mice.
For now.
Okay, actually, no, I cannot see out of these things. I just did that for the gag. But anyway. And why are these things taped? Oh, okay. I'm going to go put these back very gently now.
Are they important?
I mean, they're my dad's, so probably.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So yeah, I do not live down here. The mice are creepy little shits, dude.
Yes, I couldn't have put it better myself.
He knew him. Gotta go fast. Do you guys have any questions as well about Skinwalkers or anything? Be sure to let us know again, because we're happy to answer them.
If you don't have any questions, that means I did it really clearly, so I'm happy about that.
So Maple,
yes,
yeah, you saw Maple. Oh, I forgot you do have the chat up, so.
Maple asked how exactly our Wendigos created. From what I've heard, it has something to do with cannibalism, and that is exactly correct. It has everything to do with cannibalism. And no, Seth, you can't take off a Wendigo skull because it's actually their skull.
Now, if you... Oh, are they in Florida?
Yes.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. I'm not kidding. They're everywhere.
Wait, like even like in other countries?
Yes. You can find literature in India that dates back from the time of Buddha, talking about people who eat other people and then become something other than a person.
Is Hawaii safe?
In Hawaii, yes. Yeah. It's just
Hawaii safe? Hawaii safe? Everybody go move to Hawaii right now.
Well, if everyone moves there, then they're going to be killed.
Oh, true. Keep the cannibals away from Hawaii, but everyone else move there. It's the only safe place.
The island will tip over. Oh my god.
Huh?
The island will tip over.
That is true. That is true. Oh, and Seth says even South Sudan. Does South Sudan have them?
I don't know much about South Sudan, but I'm gonna guess if you look into it, probably.
Oh yeah, milk is crazy expensive down in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. Gas is like $15 a gallon.
My friend just moved down there, so bless her soul. But if you say a Wendigo's name like too much, is that more likely for you to be possessed by one then, I guess?
You don't get possessed by Wendigo. You get because unless you've actually eaten human flesh, you're not going to be possessed by a Wendigo Nemesis state, a Wendigo spirit, because you have to eat human flesh. So that's how they get into your system, is like you eat human flesh, therefore you're corrupted to a certain extent where you shouldn't be corrupted as a human being, and then you become a Wendigo.
That makes sense. So they need that corruption then.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like pure, complete corruption.
Oh no, I've accidentally eaten some skin off my own lip before, like the dry skin.
No. Eating yourself is a little bit different. Like people who chew on their hangnails, they're probably okay.
Okay.
Yeah, or like if you bite off your tongue or a little bit of it, then you're probably fine.
Okay, yeah, because like, sometimes I have dry skin in my mouth, and I just kind of like mess with it. I just kind of go, and sometimes it gets in there, and it's like, oh fuck, I accidentally ate myself.
Yeah, but you should be. Well, I wouldn't really eat hot dogs just because they've got a lot of sodium in them, and that might kill you faster than a Wendigo does.
Oh yeah, hot dogs are apparently my friend had kangaroo, and my friend had kangaroo before, and they said kangaroo meat tastes just like hot dogs.
I am so safe. No, Seth, you're not safe. You will have sodium poisoning.
And I'm also sorry if you heard that. That was my cuckoo clock in the other room going off. Well, it's actually not really mine. It's my dad's, and it annoys the crap out of me. It's only operating like when light hits it. So I mean, in the dark it's fine, but like I know, but my room is literally like right above this room. So if I'm like night and somebody forgets to turn the light off on down here, I just hear cuckoo, cuckoo.
That's crazy.
Oh, then I have to come down like at midnight to come and turn it off, the light off.
Oh, hell no.
No, I've been down here at night before. Oh, well, I am going to be down here at night for my Halloween stream, guys.
No.
My 5-hour Halloween stream.
No.
From 7 to midnight.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to have to come in like halfway in because it's a Wednesday and I have classes.
Oh, okay. But
that's the only thing with college. I don't have any free time anymore.
Oh, fuck, I have class that next day, too. I'm going to have to be discreet about it.
Yes.
So, but yeah, then I'm going to do like I'm going to be reading stories and stuff for 4 hours, then I'm going to do a 1-hour ghost hunt after that.
Yeah.
And then the night after that is All Souls Day, which I heard is where like the spirit world and the physical world are like really thin, the veil between them. So somebody suggests I do it Thursday as well, the ghost hunt. So I'm going to be doing probably like a 2-hour ghost hunt that night as well, from like probably like 7 to 9 or something. And then on Friday, the Friday after that, it'll just be a regular live stream. So 3 live streams in a row.
Yeah. Nice.
Big. What time is your class the next day? My class the next day, it is at 11:30. Yeah, 11:30.
So yeah.
But anyway, I go to bed like at 3:00 almost every night anyway. So I mean, I'll be fine if I'm down here till 12 o'clock.
You need sleep.
We will never sleep because sleep is for the weak. No, we will never rest till we're all fucking dead. Props to you guys if you know what song that is.
Pushing to the edge on December dead. Pushing to the edge.
Well, I mean, if they get attacked by a skinwalker, then yes.
Yeah, you should have seen what Griffin just gave me. He said, "You're such a decent biker."
I mean,
that look. Oh no. So, Griffin, do you have any questions about Skinwalkers? Meat suit. No, not meat suit. You pleb. No. Yes. The only thing I can think is when I hear that. He's saying all he can think of is meat suit when he thinks of Skinwalker, which is not wrong, but
I mean,
we're not doing Lady Gaga here. Thank you.
I mean, natural furries.
Fucker, you are a furry. No. It's not encouraging bestiality. It's not bestiality if they can talk.
But Parker, you are a furry. Just looks both ways, just runs out of the room.
I've been exposed. Oh my god.
I think we're having technical difficulties right now.
I can't experience them because I'm on your phone. I'm the little voice inside your head. There are no technical difficulties.
Okay, honestly, if you're the voice inside my head, I don't know how that would work out. I'd be freaking out every day.
You'd like it.
So you want to be inside me?
Ew. Not like that. No.
What is
What is
the Harkness test?
Huh?
What is the Harkness test?
I don't know. Seth, no, Seth, no, Seth, no, Seth, no.
Seth, keep it up.
No.
Check Discord.
Communicate.
I'm checking.
Oh God, yeah. I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
What is the Harkness test?
The Harkness test is basically the fictional character. Can you fuck it?
Oh my God.
So it's like, can it communicate? Is it of age? Will it let penis off?
It makes half of the unknown crypt. Oh no.
No. You can just say it for 8 on the clock.
Okay, so. Okay, so does anyone have any questions about Skinwalker before we go too deep down the rabbit hole?
Well, it says human IQ. You do know that some humans have an IQ of 65, so.
Oh, actually, do you have a Skinwalker question for you? How long have they? How did they actually get? Well, actually, no, that already answered my question because I remembered it from earlier. But how long have they been around for?
What I can tell, reading Native American Navajo text and like translations of stories that were told to people passed down, they've been around for a long time. But the first instance I can think of without looking at my book is they were around the time of a massive drought. This one man found his wife basically doing it with another brave.
Ooh.
So he became cold-hearted and remembered something that the Great Spirit had told his people, that there is darkness in the world and it can be summoned by blood. So he did it, and he summoned the Skinwalker, and he killed the brave, and he killed his wife, and then he was beheaded. So that's usually how the Native American culture deals with summoners, is they behead them. And it's usually kept quiet because it's for religious reasons, quote unquote. So the government doesn't really step in.
It means the fish guy from The Shape of Water kind of. No. We're still on about the Harkness test. No.
Well, he actually does. He counts big time. He learned how to do sign language. That means an IQ of human. Have you ever seen The Shape of Water, Griffin? Oh. I love that movie. Yeah. You gotta watch it. No, it does not mean you can probe the grave back. a demon?
I just literally just walked up the set and just screamed.
I'm scared. You should be Pineapple. You're next. You're furry. Wink wonk. What? I'm not going to say anything.
Let me see. So, can Skinwalkers be let me see. Oh fuck, the chat turned into a degenerate area. Like I can't even think straight right now. Can Skinwalkers can they shapeshift into like other creatures like that we haven't even seen before, or just like creatures that we know of? So like can they transform to like something like can they transform into like a dinosaur or a dragon or something like that?
Well, that brings up a good question because I don't really know, but from my understanding, they probably could, but it wouldn't be accurate.
You're the Skinwalker expert. You should know.
I don't know everything of hypothetical questions. You think I'm going to sit there, hey, can my Skinwalker VS actually turn into a unicorn?
Oh, that would be cool.
It would be cool, but then again, would I be Deadpool? What? Ignore what I just said because I'm incensed.
Okay.
He made this.
Okay.
Okay.
Zeus made the Centaur and the Minotaur and Pikachu. I think you're wrong there. I don't think Alienac, I think you're wrong there. I don't think Zeus made the Minotaur. I think he made the Pikachu and the Centaur.
No, he didn't make the Minotaur. Fucking a little bit.
Oh, that's right. Oh, speaking of that, yesterday on my Tumblr page, I posted a cryptid yesterday called the Adlet, which is the offspring between an Inuit woman and a dog, and essentially like a dog man or a werewolf.
Oh yeah.
I don't know which one I want. I don't know what cryptid I want to post about tonight. I might do. There's like some. What was a swan? He was also furry as well. Oh, okay. The Greek gods.
They were all technically furries because they all had an animal form, so that's besides the point.
Oh, so are Skinwalkers are they like specified to like one certain area, or are they all over the world as well?
Well, since they are not well known and the blood ritual is extremely hidden and extremely specified, I don't think they're all over the world, but I do think there are variations of shape-shifting beings, yada, 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 but short answer, no.
All right. So not everywhere like the other creatures are, but
yeah.
Oh, Alienac would like this, and I thought of this. I think it might be a decent question to ask you. So have you ever heard of the White Things of West Virginia?
The White Thing? I don't think so.
All right, so okay, so what the White Things are, Alienac can clarify for me in the chat. They're like white creatures that can shapeshift into other things, like just by seeing it. So like they can so like if a deer hops by, they can make their body shapeshift into a deer. They can, and so that kind of like leaves the question like, I don't know what else they can shapeshift into. Like we talked about this before, Alienac, like if the White Things can transform to like, oh yeah, just what he said in the chat.
Oh, okay. Does that have any, let me see. Does that have, like, do you find any correlation between those and things like, like, have you ever heard of the story of the wolf, like the white wolf? It's basically a Georgia thing where this man saw a wolf beside him and would always see it, but if someone else saw it, they would die, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Point Pleasant always has the weird stuff going on. So I'm gonna look up the white things of West Virginia. I'm gonna show them on the screen just so you guys can get a better picture of these things. White. I spelt it wrong. I put weight.
You are not soliciting this movement. If you ever say that name in that household again, you will be punished.
Excuse me?
Your sugar name would be Salad Fingers. Look up Salad Fingers on YouTube.
I know who that is. I don't want to look him up. So
yeah, let me educate a club real quick. You don't even know who Salad Fingers is. Look it up on YouTube. Okay. Look it up on YouTube. If you do not want to be Salad Fingers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would watch the video.
These are the white things right here. So,
oh, nice. Yes.
So yeah, they can. Oh yeah, they're also called devil dogs. White things, devil dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, and they can mimic and transform into things. So we don't. Yeah, and the white wolf, they can transform into the white wolf.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense to a certain extent. I don't think that's what I was talking about, but that's interesting.
So we don't know, like, how, like, I don't, like, if you think they have some Native American lore behind them, they are a shapeshifter, but I don't know how linked they are to Skinwalkers.
I don't think so.
Okay, and what is the difference between a Skinwalker and a Fleshgate?
One I know about Fleshgates, which is not very much because they don't interest me. Fleshgates are basically dead human Wendangos. So
I know
I don't think
they can shapeshift though. I know they can shapeshift.
Well, I think to a certain extent, but I don't think they can massively shapeshift.
Oh, Seth knows about these things. So Seth, what is the difference between a Fleshgate and a Skinwalker? If you can tell us. It's all right, Alienac. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it, dude. Fleshgates are like Skinwalkers, but they were not human.
Skinwalkers are not human. No, Skinwalkers are not human either. So
He said they're much more demonic.
I'll have to look up Fleshgate.
Oh, and he said they're not intelligent either.
Oh, okay. So they're like, oh, that makes sense.
And more violent.
Okay, that makes sense though. So a Fleshgate, so like a Skinwalker can be summoned, and then you don't summon a Fleshgate at all. Like they live out there like Wendangos.
Yeah, I don't know if you can summon them, but I mean.
Okay, let me look this up real quick because I'm on my phone. So let's see. Fleshgate. This is just comparative.
Oh, you gotta look up a picture of them too. They're ugly things. They're scary.
I don't know, but
honestly,
there's not a creepypasta as well.
I think they do have creepypastas, but it is based off of the actual thing. But yeah, when I get bored, sometimes I just put my foot on this globe and I just spin this.
Okay, so from what I can see, Fleshgates have no heart as well. The only pictures I'm getting is that stupid prank CCTV thing that was proven to be a prank for a horror movie.
Oh, the ugly looking thing, kind of the reddish purple one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fleshgates want to stab you in the kidney. Are they kidney thieves? I thought those were Furbies. I thought Furbies were the kidney thieves.
Okay, so from what I can see, Fleshgates could easily be something along the lines of a Skinwalker. But to me, they look a lot like they've been mostly from. I found an article on Skinwalker Ranch, but it's on Reddit.
Oh, Reddit's not too reliable, but I mean, at times, yeah. Or wait, the things on Skinwalker Ranch could be Fleshgates as well.
Now that I know a little bit more about Fleshgate, it could be Fleshgate Ranch, not Skinwalker Ranch.
Still, better than Ram Ranch?
Yeah, nothing's better than Ram Ranch. What are you talking about?
Ram Ranch really rocks. Seriously, kids, if you're under the age of like 13, do not look up Ram Ranch. It's not good, so do not look it up. You heard it from me first. I'd take no responsibility.
That's interesting. I think a lot of people who are taking pictures of quote-unquote Skinwalkers are actually taking pictures of things like Fleshgate.
Anna, hi. I mean, it is possible. I mean, there's just so many shape-shifting creatures out there that we do not know, like, which is which. At times.
I classified most of these things as cryptids in my head just because they're very hard to identify.
They are. And I did not delete it, Seth.
I'm going to have to talk to a couple of my Navajo friends about Fleshgate and Skinwalkers.
Oh, so what? Oh, so the info that you got about the Skinwalkers was from your Navajo friends, then?
Most of the information I get from Skinwalkers is not at all edited by my white brain. It's mostly just from it's mostly from reliable sources. So yeah.
All right. Oh, and no, Seth, you did post it in the right server. I saw it in the cryptid server, but I checked and it's not there anymore. So you did post it in the right server, so no need to stress about that. But I mean, I didn't delete it, but I mean, if you do post it again, post it in one of the NSFW tabs.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, and also, what was I going to ask about Skinwalkers? Fuck me, I forgot. I actually forgot what I was going to ask. I'm probably going to remember it like later, like after the stream, and I'll be kicking myself in the chest. Like, why the fuck didn't I remember that right there? Let's just see. Navajo friends about Skinwalkers.
Hey, if you want to make an Instagram, I will. What's the word? I will mod it. Like, I will post it.
Oh, you post stuff on it?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I might make that Instagram. I might give the password to all the mods in my server, and if you guys want to post cryptid stuff on it, you can. If that sounds good to you. Huh?
No stupid shit.
Yeah, no stupid shit. But I mean, if you guys want to post stuff on, so for my admins, I'm probably gonna make that is actually a really good idea. I've been thinking about making a Cryptocast Instagram for a little while. So I'm probably gonna give the password to the mods in my servers and everything, and you guys can post cryptids on it and everything. I'll post some stuff on there occasionally, and yeah, it'll be a fun time. So if you guys would like that, let me know.
I would.
All right, awesome. So I'm gonna probably do that here after the stream. I'll set that up and I'll let you guys know the logins. Just
Why
just
are you pinging me, Seth?
one rule. No. Oh, my finger got really close to the camera there. But just like one rule. No, like nude cryptid porn or anything like racist at all. It's like no N words and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure people are smart enough to know.
Well, I mean, it's the internet, you know. People like to be funny.
Ha ha ha! Funny. You're driving me insane, Seth.
All right, so there you go. So yeah, I'm going to. So after the stream is over, I will make that Discord server, and it'll be a fun time. I mean, I already have a Discord server. You guys should join, by the way. But I'm going to make that Instagram page.
I think most of you people are in our Discord server. Mm-hmm. It's almost over, so yeah. It's 9:23.
Oh, it is. Oh, that means it's 8:23 here, and this stream's been over 6 minutes. So let's do a little outro here before we get going here. I'm just going to sum a few things up, and then you can help me with the outro if you want, since you're the guest tonight. All right, guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's special episode. I hope you guys enjoyed our special guest. Sorry, we kind of got off like a little tangent, got a little NSFW. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but I hope you guys had a good time. And I am accepting your guys' stories for my Halloween stream. If you guys would like to write me a story about, you can either be a creepypasta you made up or a true story that happened to you, you can send it to me at cryptidpodcasts@gmail.com. So you guys can send me that over on that, but please specify whether your story is real or fake. So please send me your stories, because I would love to read them during my Halloween stream. You guys will get a shout out as well, and it'll be a really fun time. And also, I'm at 79 subscribers right now, guys. So I thank you all so much for that. Be sure to like this video. Huh? Huh?
1 second.
Oh, okay. So be sure to like this video if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. So, and also comment on this video. Give me some stream suggestions that you would like me to do in the future. I have all of September planned out, and I need some ideas for October. I have 2 ideas for October so far: a werewolf stream and one about the Loveland Frogman. So if you guys have any more stream suggestions, please let me know. Also, guys, share this video to help me get to 100 subscribers, because I will do a Q&A on whatever day I reach 100, and I will also be doing a small giveaway when that happens of some really cool vintage cryptid stuff. So if you guys would like that, please help me get there. I would greatly appreciate it. Add some more members to the family. Also, you guys can send me your fan art, and I will post it up on the back wall over here, and you guys will get a shout out. You guys can send it to me over my Discord server, my Gmail, which is cryptocast@gmail.com, or you guys can send it to me over my new Instagram that I'm making, and you guys can send it to me over Twitter, Tumblr, all that stuff. All the links for that is in the description below, guys. So next week my stream will be about ancient Egypt. Oh, okay. I thought she was going to help me with the outro, but okay. So, but thank you so much for coming on, Skinwalker Milly. I really appreciate it. It was a fun stream. I liked having a guest today. I might do some more guests in the future if you guys would like that, because that was kind of fun. But so next week's stream will be about ancient Egypt. We'll be talking about the gods, the creatures, the religions, the mythology, all of that fun stuff, guys. So if you guys are excited for that, yeah, be sure to check that out next week. Hit that like button if you liked it, guys. Dislike it if you dislike it. So with that being said, and also please be sure to send me your stories if you have not already. I will be accepting them until my stream until the time I stream on October 31st, which is Halloween. So please be sure to send those to me at cryptidpodcasts@gmail.com. And with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream today, and I will see you next week for Egypt. So, guys, you have been watching Cryptocast. I've been your host, Parker, and I will see you all next time. Have a safe, fun weekend. Bye, guys.